Hi there. My name's Melissa and this is Cinder. We're coming live to you from New Mexico Wildlife Center. We're located just north of Santa Fe, New Mexico, and just south of Espanola in a beautiful part of New Mexico. As you can see, we have great blue skies here today and halfway decent weather, actually, not much wind even. Here at New Mexico Wildlife Center, we're normally open to the public Monday through Saturday, 9 to 4. But of course now with the concern about the coronavirus for safety, we are closed to the public. So we thought we'd come to you live on Facebook and introduce you to a few of our ambassador animals. First of all, I want to say thanks to all of our friends and followers out there on Facebook. We sure appreciate your donations and the fact that you follow us. Cinder is one of our newer birds here, one of our newer ambassador animals at New Mexico Wildlife Center. Here's your treat, Cinder. She is just over a year old. Let me take that back. She's about 2 years old this year now. And red-tailed hawks, I love to have them for our education programs because they're kind of typical birds of prey. They exhibit the characteristics that you can see on most birds of prey or raptors. For example, you can see on Cinder, she has very large eyes. They have eyesight that's much better than ours. Depending on who you ask, it might be twice as good as ours, maybe 10 times as good. But anyway, they see much better than we do. Unfortunately, Cinder was found along the side of a highway here in New Mexico after we presume she had been hit by a vehicle. She is blind in her left eye. So she does get a little nervous sometimes when things approach her from that left side. Here's a treat for you, Cinder. Can you turn around, face everybody, show them your pretty face? Atta girl, nice job. Another characteristic you'll see on most birds of prey are these large feet and the sharp talons. Those are her toenails. Of course, she uses those for catching and killing her prey. And you can see her using her third bird of prey characteristic right now, that hooked upper beak. Birds of prey, of course, are meat eaters. And she is having her lunch today with us. She's got a hunk of meat here. And oftentimes people ask us, what do we feed our birds? They get a whole food diet here at New Mexico Wildlife Center. Things like rats, mice, and chicken are typical parts of their diet. You can see how she uses that hooked upper beak to tear her prey up into little bite-sized pieces. She's actually really strong. I kind of have to hold on to that piece of food so she doesn't pull it out of my hand. Do you hear that voice in the background? It might be kind of quiet, but that's Cibola, our goshawk. Oh my goodness, Cinder, you gonna swallow the thing whole? She's gonna try. All right, she's decided to tear it. There, she'll use her talons to hold it, and she'll use her beak to tear it up into little pieces. And we often get asked, because we have two red-tailed hawks here. Sienna is our other ambassador red-tail, and then Cinder. We often get asked why they're different in color, whether that's a male-female sort of coloration or what. Well, Cinder is a darker phase of red-tailed hawk. Red-tailed hawks are very common throughout most of North America, and they vary in coloration from almost a pure white to almost a pure chocolate brown. Cinder obviously tends toward the rusty rufous color of the red-tailed hawk, where Sienna is a much lighter, more typically colored western red-tailed hawk. I just love Cinder's colors. Of course, she got her name here at the Wildlife Center because of her beautiful dark coloration. That was still quite a big piece you swallowed there, kiddo. Atta girl. Nice job. Let's see if she'll let me turn around just for a moment so you can get a good look at the rusty red tail feathers.
Oh yeah.
When she was first came to the Wildlife Center, she was admitted into our hospital. Oh, she says, why are you looking behind me? She was admitted into the hospital after being, as I mentioned, hit by a car on the side of the highway. She was in her juvenile plumage at that time, which means she was less than 2 years old. In fact, we could tell it was her very first year of life. Now that she's over 2, her feathers she's in her adult plumage, and she has this gorgeous rufous coloration. Oh, where are you going there, kiddo? Isn't she beautiful? Absolutely one of my favorites here at New Mexico Wildlife Center. I should mention the Wildlife Center is a nonprofit organization. We are supported by your donations and by grants, so we sure appreciate all the donations and all the support we receive. Thank you so much. If you'd like to learn more about us or see pictures of Cinder or learn how you can sponsor Cinder or one of our other ambassador animals here, please visit our website. It's newmexicowildlifecenter.org. And it looks like Cinder is done with her lunch, so we're gonna head back to her house and let her have a nice bath before she goes to bed this evening. So thanks for joining us today. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday this week when we'll be meeting one of our box turtles. Thank you.